Berlin, and
Now we're
welcome to the first match of today, which is going to be Barcelona versus Zurich. Barcelona, Spanish champion in blue, Zurich in white.
6 players.
And as promised, we have a new colleague here today. Say good morning, my favorite man from the north.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
All right, and off we go. And immediately Barcelona taking possession of the ball, going straight for the Zurich basket. Zurich comfortably lying safely for now, but Barcelona, yeah, good block already. Bringing players in, getting close. Being locked up, pulled to the surface.
Free throw, wide.
Sounds good.
Ball out of bounds.
All right, free throw. Free throw for Zurich.
Would be much clearer stream here in front of us than people were getting back at home.
No, this is, I just turned it down.
Oh, right.
It's okay, it's fine. All right, Zurich tried from possession, free throw, tried to get into the corner, but easily taken up by Barcelona. Clear path to the goal, doesn't even have a second player, but good job by the defender trying to lock it up. Pass now to the corner. Has free space underneath the goalkeeper. Good effort by the forwards, but the exchange of goalkeeper successful.
Barcelona hungry for that first goal. You can see as soon as they won the ball back, almost all the players were diving and committing to the counter-attack.
Yeah, still block being set. Players still moving in. Team list.
Zurich's had a good defense so far. Everyone's committed, diving.
Solid defense by them so far. Now back in possession of the ball. Ooh, has to pass backwards. Intercepted by Barcelona. Could go immediately for the basket, but called off by the ref.
Free throw, wide. Holding.
This is the volume for my headset.
All right, Zurich free throw. Immediately being locked up. Scrum on the surface, Zurich coming out ahead, but failed pass and straight up to Barcelona player, immediately initiating a fast break. Going straight for the basket now, prepping in the closed corner of the pool.
Thomas multitasking here with some documents as the commentator.
Easy peasy early in the morning. My mental is also back. Changed after 14 hours of streaming yesterday. All right, Zurich, bit of a risky move.
Barcelona's really forechecking hard. You can tell that they know that they're the favourites here and they want to...
Absolutely, yeah, they want to get ahead. And it's interesting because they have played such a fantastic game yesterday as well against Ecomares, where they scored, I think, 2 times. So, really cool to see them.
They scored 2 times against Ecomares.
Check. Oh no, they nearly scored 2 times, sorry, yeah. They had 2 really good chances against Ecomares where they already had the ball halfway in the goal, so...
It's the commentator's memory.
It counts, yeah. The commentator brain is still a bit mushy after the entirety of yesterday.
I think this pool really suits the Barcelona game because they're a very good team, but what generally lets them down in those bigger tournaments, played in the bigger pools, is that they're usually a solid team of 10 players, and they kind of struggle for those like last 2, 3, 4 players. So when you have a smaller pool like this, they generally perform a little bit better.
Call out by the ref.
Wide.
Fast break of
Free throw.
broken up.
Attacking the head.
Ball back in possession for Zurich. 5 minutes played.
Who are the referees for this match?
Alright, so in the water we have for the game Jyrki Mutta, Esteban and Petter Tenefos. So Zurich really struggling to hold on to the ball. Barcelona with a solid forechecking. See them over and over again. Getting basket is stealing away. Oh, good steal from Barcelona here. Can they bring the ball to the one above the goal? Goalkeeper though now back in position. Player though looking on the outside of the pool. Ball dropping down. That was just a drop, I guess. Yeah. We need the good camera angle on this one though. Now Zurich trying to get on, and they're fighting really balanced here against Barcelona here. It's such a strong showing against them, but it's also the early bird games in the morning. Maybe the Zurich guys are just more the early bird teams, whereas Barcelona is more late night crew.
Yeah, that sounds like it. Definitely
Possible.
a cultural advantage.
Now opening, defender back in position. Now Barcelona bringing 4 guys. Oh, pass would have been good. Didn't connect properly. By the forwards of Zurich trying to get the ball back. So Barcelona won't have it. Still in possession.
Tactical break.
Rodriguez trying to move in. They're doing a lot of swimming, but they lack a little bit of manpower close to the goal to set up proper plays.
For those moments, I think it's just coordination and a little bit of luck as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it really sucks when you have 4 people around the goal and then one bad pass. Just, you know, you're killing a lot of air for the whole team.
So a bit of a missed pass into the hands of the defender. Maybe deflected a little bit, didn't see properly. But we can see Barcelona immediately forechecking from the first moment on, not giving them any centimeter. Zurich though with good effort of just pushing them into their own half, forcing them back to their own goal. But yeah, well done Barcelona to get the ball back, and you can see them immediately going off for a good swim. Nice pass underneath. Oh yeah, he needs to get close to the goal afterwards to be able to receive pass. And now good positioning. Number 7, Leonardo Arteaga with the solid chance from the middle of the pool. Just couldn't connect with the goalkeeper. Ball dropping down, goalkeeper's in position. Pass moving to left, you need somebody else in the corner. Yeah, the idea was fantastic, but the player wasn't there to receive it. Open goal, but snatched away. Well done by the goalie or defender. Swooping in at the last second. Has to pass backwards, always an uncomfortable situation if you have to pass backwards while your opposing team is forechecking heavily.
I think it's just like conditioning now. If Barcelona can keep up this pressure, they have to score eventually.
Yeah. But it's 38 seconds to go until halftime, so getting scored on right before halftime is usually the worst because you don't get a chance for immediate equalization, and you have to wait, sit through all the halftime, soak on it, dwell on it.
Let the thoughts poison your brain.
With the real tilt in mind. No, Zurich is gonna play the time down, I guess. Try to have one attack right in front of, right before the halftime break, but defender in position. Good opportunity though for them to move in once and maybe get a lucky punch. Good strike. There we go. Halftime break. All right, first game of the day, the early bird special here at the Champions Cup. Everybody who's ever played it loves the early games. 8 o'clock in the morning in the pool, warming up at 7:30. It's the best thing you can do. Your whole body is fully aligned.
What time do you usually get up?
Oh, I usually get up at 8. So I am one of those early bird specialists when it comes to underwater rugby matches in the morning. They are my absolute worst. But especially during tournaments like the Champions Cup, if I get the chance as a player and don't have any late night games like at latest at hopefully 8 or 7, then I try to go to bed as early as possible and get up at around 6 so that I have a lot of time before the game to get in a good breakfast, and then I'll have a little bit of a fast between the first game and warm-up, so that I'm already more or less awake, and I might consume unhealthy amounts of caffeine in the meantime.
So if you've ever wondered about Thomas's morning routine, that's pretty much it.
It is basically a liter of coffee straight pumped into my veins.
You sound like one of those YouTube influencers. I begin.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best. It's the best morning routine ever. You take a cold shower for about 15 minutes, then I do 5 minutes of meditation, right?
And journaling.
And yoga, of course, and yodeling. Yeah, in Austria. Yeah, get right into my garden to piss off my neighbors, and yeah, then a liter of caffeine, and you're good to go for the day. And this is what you do at 4 o'clock in the morning, of course. No, back into the game. Zurich versus Barcelona. Barcelona, the way more pressing team in this game. They had some good opportunities on the Zurich goal, but Zurich doing a really good job defending. And it's quite interesting to see how the teams compare, because Zurich had a hefty game against Flippers yesterday, where Flippers, they had really good showing in the first half, but then Flipper overpowered them throughout the rest of the game. Barcelona had an incredible game against Ecomares, where they even played offensively and had good attacks throughout the entire game. Nearly scored twice. Could have gone for a 2-1 follow-up goal, and was rather close. So quite interesting to see those teams go head up against each other in this early bird matchup.
I think the smaller pool also, I guess, evens out the playing field.
Are ready to go.
Yeah. So
6 players.
one thing that the small pool really does for you is it helps your team coordinate and stick closer together. A big factor for I'd say non-elite group of teams here who are not competing for the title often is spacing in the pool and how they position themselves and leaving too much space between players. Passes not being precise enough, and it was especially visible in Montreal during the World Championship. Oh, the ball just dropping down. he dives out. The defender didn't see in the first place. Going back in.
He stayed there.
No.
He had to go up for air. He was in a perfect position to try
Yeah.
and score himself.
Could have just gone in.
Oh.
So a small pool can do wonders if your team is struggling with coordination a bit, to just bring you naturally closer together.
Very nice passes around the goal. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's just the. Oh, there we go.
All
Missed it,
right.
Thomas.
There we go. First score.
Goal.
Really taking
Barcelona.
Blue number
Nice
23.
pass to the back. Can't receive the ball, just chops it in to his teammate.
very good.
And then good execution from number 23, Daniel Garcia. Well done, good assists by two of his teammates, just bringing the ball around. And it's those type of plays where you have 2-3 players positioned and you can just quickly move the ball once around the entire basket, giving your teammates these 1.5 seconds of scoring opportunities that you so rarely get if there's a stable defense available for especially top teams.
That passing around goal really reminded me of what some of the top Colombian teams do.
Rotate the ball as quickly as possible around the opponent's basket. Ooh, just two goalkeepers and no defender. That is a... Oh, yeah. There was a... That's going to be nice. Colombo? No, it was not.
Goal, blue.
Albert Rodriguez.
Goal, blue number
It was two backs and no
1.
defender.
Well, I mean, backwards up near where the goalie would have been.
And
Two backs, one cup.
and timeout for the white team.
And now there's a timeout for Zurich. And
Timeout, white
consider
team.
how they want to approach the game. So,
Do you think in the half-time there, the Barcelona team probably had a talk with each other about how we're going to score this week's goal?
I think they...
A
they
lot more passing, less grinding.
Yeah. So, especially for Barcelona in latter minutes, we've seen that they only struggled to get their team coordinated enough to have a solid two-wave attack. They managed the first wave, and then they removed the defender, but then the defender could replace, and the defense was stable again. So the breaking point is to remove the second wave, or as we've seen before, to rotate the ball quickly enough around the basket that you outplay the second wave. You have such a hefty first wave that you potentially draw both forwards down.
I think there was a big noticeable difference in how they were trying to score the goal in the first half. They were
Timeout over.
going there fighting against the defense, trying to grind their way into the goal, whereas they came out hot in the second half and lots of really quick passes around the goal. A lot less grinding. I don't mean the kind of grinding you do in a club. Let's see if Zurich's going to try and seize the initiative and go on the attack mode.
Break Barcelona's defense. It's been really solid yesterday, even against top teams here in the tournament, contending for the title.
Out of bounds. No.
Free throw. White.
It was out of bounds.
Holding.
It was out of bounds, my dear referee.
Any more comments to this? Anyone else awake?
It's just Chucky giving us a
Oh,
early
hello,
morning
Jackie. Good morning.
early morning welcome from the hotel, because she's allowed to sleep in a little bit, other than our guys who are already warming up. Alright, scrum on the surface, Barcelona coming out ahead. No Zurich player positioned underneath. Yet again at the goal, good positioning by Barcelona. Has two more players, a good block. Can they move the ball to the left?
There we go.
Yeah.
That has to be.
But defender with a good arm just gets a last. Yeah, that's
Penalty. Yeah.
I'd actually like a review, because
Okay,
the defender
penalty
just
throw.
had a hand wrapped around
Blue team.
and was pressing the ball carrier down. So he
Goalie
can
was
touch
wedging.
it with a push, which is legitimate. So I'd really love to see if there's actually a shoulder in the basket or a legit move here.
Maybe holding the basket.
Maybe,
Okay,
maybe
ready?
they called it because he had some kind of
Okay.
Momentum.
Here without the white team taking the
timeout.
This is Colombo.
Number 19, Jose Miguel Castro,
Goal.
captain for Barcelona.
Blue number 19, yes.
So we have 3-0 now for Barcelona, and I think at this point in time, with 5 minutes to go, being the mostly defensive team throughout this game, it is pretty much a loss taken for Zurich right now.
It sounds like Thomas wants to make another bet. He wants to do a little bit more drinking on there.
One sec.
Go. White. Number 3.
Tech guys luring us away from the gameplay, and we're missing the 3-1 goal by Zurich.
There we go.
But there we have the
Number 3
replay.
It's one of those classic moments where your team wins the ball back and then you don't quite make it into a counter-attack and then you lose the ball again.
Yep. If you get the ball at your own goal, put your fins into the wall and swim like you've never swum before.
Can we also say that was a little bit of the commentator's curse?
Yeah, of course, always. Commentator curse is absolutely real. Yesterday I was so often describing a situation and it turned around immediately and right against me just to prove me wrong.
Let's see if Zurich can do one more.
Zurich now found their momentum potentially.
I mean, sometimes it can be really easy to play well when you're a few goals behind because in a way you've got like it's a weird way of saying it, but you've got nothing to lose.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're behind, usually if you haven't really, there's a thing that you don't really give up mentally, but you don't have this tension of I have to play for a tie, and there's only something to gain and nothing to lose anymore. And this quite often really loosens you up as a team and makes you play better because
I mean, also
you're not as anxious anymore as a team, and you allow yourself to take some risks that you usually wouldn't do.
Yeah, I mean, when you're 3-0 down, you don't have to worry as much about getting back in time to defend your own goal.
Oh, yet again a good attack onto the goalkeeper, and there we go. Defender not able to intervene.
Blue. Number 18.
From John Milligan.
What was the back doing there? He was just looking at the ball.
Yeah.
Had ball right in front of his face, but he didn't reach for it.
I think that's a rookie mistake there.
I guess there's a bit of a gap in experience between some of the players on the Zurich team.
Alright, there we go. Trying to attack. Basel on the basket. Let's see if they can get another one in.
You can see the way that they just don't have the same awareness of where the players are compared to the Barcelona team, and they're much slower to pass the ball around the basket.
Barcelona.
But in defense, they've been quite solid up until the last five minutes or so. This might be the last counter-attack opportunity for Zurich. Let's see.
Move forward, play to the left.
Good.
Can they move the chains? Going in immediately.
1 against 4.
The second defender got into place, but he used the move that I really like, is to get an arm underneath the back of the defender and then just shoving him up a little bit and pushing yourself forward underneath the defender and then creating a lot of space for yourself. It's a classic big guy move. If you have to leverage, if you have to wait, you just casually use your arm like a forklift and shove a lighter defender up and get him flying.
Casual jerk move.
There has to be some advantage of being a big guy, right? All right, our first game of the day, 4-0 for Barcelona versus Zurich.
4-1.
Oh, 4-1, I'm so sorry. 4-1, of course. We're seeing the ball from Zurich here.
Oh, that was a nice throw.
got the penalty goal, well executed by the captain. The defender even got a hand onto the ball, but the captain could wrestle it away, and then with the 1-0 moving in nicely underneath the goalkeeper.
Is that Spanish in the background?
Could be anything. I guess Danish. Oh no, it's
Okay.
Czech. It's Czech. All right. So now the stakes are raised because now in black we already see the club from Vienna getting ready to play against Bratislava, a team that Vienna knows really, really well because they usually come in the summer to practice with us in our outdoor pools. Because we have really nice pools in Vienna and we have a lot of pool time. So if you think it would be a great thing to study somewhere abroad, come to Vienna.
Take everything Thomas says with a grain of salt.
There is no grain of salt. This is actually the truth. Matter of fact, we have
What did you say Vienna was also really well known for? Being the
being
unfriendliest.
the most livable city in the world, while also being voted the most unfriendly city in the world. But one thing that me as a Viennese person, I like to always say, Vienna is just honest. At 8 o'clock, at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Monday, nobody is happy, right?
Everyone just looks at you.
Everybody is
like
miserable.
They think you're a piece
And
of
in
shit.
Vienna, people show you. They show you their personal misery, and they give you this salty feeling of it's a Monday. And in other cities, people blatantly lie into your face. It's Monday. It's not. No, it's not. The weekend is over. We have to go for the grind again. Get our grind mentality on for our 9-to-5 jobs. So.
Sounds like paradise.
No, Vienna is it's a really nice city. So having the opportunity to advertise our city here a little bit in more or less positive fashion.
Do you have an international team? I mean, a team with international players?
Anybody who comes to Vienna can play for us. So we had some international players in Vienna when people were studying here or coming from other countries here.
Okay, apart from Jackie, who else?
Apart from the internationals that we have, who else? No, we have people from Norway, people from Finland, Hungary, Germans. Yeah, even if it doesn't feel like international, we have 4 Germans playing for Vienna right now.
Okay.
So.
And so both Vienna and Bratislava, the two teams that are about to play against each other now, they both play in the Czech League. But Vienna plays in the first division, and I'm guessing Bratislava plays in the second division.
So as long as there is a first division, because it depends on the amount of teams that participate. I think they even played in the first league last time, just by sheer effort of themselves.
1 minute. 1 minute.